Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday. How is it going? So we are here with Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1, and apparently my PlayStation menu says that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off my volume in my tablet. Um, so apparently the PlayStation menu says that I completed 75% of the story. So I don't know if I will be able to finish today, and that's a problem because I had to finish today. So let's try our best. So we were in the case of the stolen paint, the Muse Abroad. So that's what we were doing. So the stolen painting from the gallery. So from the last stream, this is a painting created by Boniface Mercurio. Yeah, so I found the painting, so I can give it back. But now we were arranging. Oh yeah, now I remember. So we were arranging with this Italian guy. So we found, in fact, that the story of the stolen painting was much darker, and that that it's a story about like trying like to cover up something related to something sexual, some sex parties or something that what they were doing, but apparently they were using refugees for these parties, and I imagine without their consent, especially that the woman was really um, really shocked about it. So, sexy sex. Yes. Hello, Folly. How are you? So the Niccolo Bernadotti promised to give. So this guy is a mafioso, really big mafioso. But as all mafiosos, he's very good portrayed here because you know that like sometimes they have these things of protecting some people, like poor people or things like this, and then just screw the rest. Still working. Damn. Well, like that's why I was just wondering where were you for the stream. I'm very afraid because there are news. I suppose you have seen the news, and I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get called to work and I have to finish a stream. So that's why I was like, you know what? Let's not even look at the work phone. Let's not. Um, Okay, so Bernadotti, and then Bernadotti suffers. So he claims that the British envoy had sent his man to obtain both the painting and the photograph from Mercurio, but when things at the flat got out of control, the henchman came to Mr. Bernadotti for help. Furthermore, Bernadotti claims he never ordered anyone to be harmed. Yeah, Bernadotti's man was originally hired by a British envoy that the filer captured on the photograph. Being blackmailed by Mercurio, the envoy wanted to obtain the evidence used against him. Now Bernadotti wants to use the photograph to blackmail the envoy. Bernadotti offers me a deal. I give him the photograph so he can blackmail the British envoy, and in return Bernadotti will obtain a home and a legal citizenship for the abused refugee woman and her child. So that's when we left it. Like, what are we going to do? So I left it there, and can I enter again though the Bernadotti's office place? Wait, where is the entrance? Because I left it there, not knowing what to do. Yeah, that was the place, no? No, this one. Ah, it moved me. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? There. Wait, I have also the Mind Palace. Yeah. Nila was violated and very nearly kidnapped. First of all, I must make sure that she and her baby are secured. Should I talk to her first, maybe? Before agreeing something with Bernadotti? Because why? What if Bernadotti is lying? Can I... What was the refugee point? It was under one of the bridges, right? Wait, which bridge it was? I can't remember. Oh, this one. What if first we go there to try to talk to her? I think that would be better. I just want to make sure that I'm not fucking up everything with her. Because Like, my number one worry will be, like, that she... Wait, how the fuck did I get down there? I don't remember. um... Yeah, Mind Palace, I know. There is a Mind Palace thing. Okay, okay. Wait. Didn't I do this already? Wait, what? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Bernadotte wants to gather proof of the envoy's crimes in order to blackmail him. Oh! Oh, okay. So, oh, okay, nothing to do. So I need to first decide here. Okay, Bernadotte wants to blackmail the envoy. Mr. Bernadotte knows how to turn the situation to his advantage. When he learned of the envoy's forcible violation, he saw an opportunity to gain greater power. He has offered me a deal, the photograph in exchange for a happy life for Neela. Oh my. Merciless justice. The envoy is despicable and Bernadotte is trying to take advantage of the situation. I cannot trust either of them. Only the truth will resolve matters. I must give the photograph to Vogel so he can make everything public. Or, unexpected collaboration. Bernadotte is a shady businessman, but his promise to arrange a happy life for Neela and her child was convincing. This is what truly matters now. Give Bernadotte the evidence to blackmail the envoy. Oh, fuck. What do I choose? Like, can I really trust Bernadotte though? Why is he, like, says that and then he doesn't give anything to Neela and then he fucking kill her or something? But then, if I make everything public, they might try to kill the poor woman and the child. Why? Decisions. Wait. What would Sherlock do though? Because in this game, we are not playing me, we are playing Sherlock. So that's completely different. Because maybe Sherlock wouldn't have that much empathy. Sherlock is not the greatest person. Damn. Maybe the Sherlocks of the movies. We are Melvin Holmes. No. You remind me though of that TV show with the girl. What is it? What is the name? I don't want any shit like that. You know, it's like, let's make a Sherlock series, but with a woman, of course. What with a girl in this case? In this case, she's a teenage girl. What? I don't remember the fucking name of that one. I never watched it. I only saw the title. I think it's with the girl of Stranger Things. Okay, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try to save the woman. Fuck it. I'm going through. No, back. That's fine. Okay. So, what do I do now? Okay. Enola. Yeah, Superman.
Nice to see you.
So, can I talk to her before? Wait, how the fuck do I enter the place? I can't remember. Oh, here, no? I want to talk to her, can I? What do you want?
Is this... I just...
Yeah.
need to collect my thoughts.
Yeah, sure. Me too.
No, sir. Now the rules for coming in have become much more stringent.
Oh.
So, reap the benefits.
Okay, well, they don't let me go in. Fuck it. Okay, well, let's go back to Bernadotte's main office. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, I always press the fucking wrong button. Can I travel now? Yeah. Oh well, I might regret it, but fuck it. I feel her safety is much more important. But maybe I'm making a mistake. Get out. I'm probably making a mistake. So. Wait, on the right. Ugh! Don't get away, thingy thingy! Just getting away. Wait. What the fuck is... Oh, the entrance was here, right? I can enter there, but can I now enter by the main door and not be an arsehole? What? They don't let me go into the main door? Ah. Stupid. I still need to sneak in. I've been here already. Stupid people. Let me go in. Okay. Serve an entrance for you, yeah. I'm like, fuck you, Sherlock. Wait, it was... What do you want, John?
You acted so much like me.
Yeah. I know. I was just thinking, it's not a very Sherlock decision, but...
The front door's now open, sir. You can leave through it. If you want, of course.
Yeah, I can live through it, but I cannot enter back. Fuck you. Give him the photo.
If I give you the photograph, how do I know you will not come after me?
Mr. Holmes, you are not a threat. The local authorities owe me favors. For all your confidence, you cannot actually harm me. Besides, I like
Reverse
you
Hotel California.
and your approach to business. We are not
I don't like that
dissimilar.
song.
Pragmatists to a fault.
Indeed.
Dead.
I cannot
I
ignore
said
the
it.
just outcomes in what you have proposed. All right, take the photograph.
You are a hard man to read, Mr. Holmes. I couldn't tell if you actually had it. Fear not.
There is a song by Chaper that is really similar, and it came before, and apparently they copied some parts, especially the guitar solo.
Mr. Mercurio's
So, by the
painting
way.
back to the gallery. Please, send my apologies.
Okay, so I can take the painting. Did I take it? Oh! Oh, and I already came here. Okay. Pin evidence. Well, I came so fast.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered
I don't like
anything
this
new
dude.
about the theft?
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, I don't like him. The thief is dead. Mercurio is dead. Everyone is dead. Wait, I need to change a little bit my camera. I forgot. Everyone is dead, by the way. So, just so you know, everyone is dead. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. So what do we start with? Mercurio is dead.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
And also that
oh,
person
sweet
is dead.
Mercurio, perishing in the pursuit of his
By the way.
art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humour.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
He's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. Warren presumes you were not responsible.
I'm not a
It
murderer.
was an accident at the
Even though
refugee
there is
camp.
an achievement if you
He
kill
impaled
50
himself on his
people,
own
I
knife.
read.
Life is nothing if
'Cause
not
I was
cruel
looking
and
at the
capricious.
achievements.
What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
Yes, it's here.
Splendid. I'm most grateful, Mr. Holmes. It must have been a difficult task. Will you share your adventures with me?
I cannot, Mr. Vogel. The story is much like your undergallery. Not for
Your
everyone's
sex
eyes and ears.
dungeon.
So sometimes you do hide the truth. What has happened to your crusade?
I'm not on a crusade. I simply do not owe you the story.
No, I
It was
just
not an
returned
attack,
the
Mr.
painting
Holmes.
and that's it.
If you've
Fuck
chosen
you.
to keep secrets, I'll respect it. Besides, the truth is often more boring than the mystery. No?
It is what it is, Mr. Vogel.
Well,
It is
now
what
that
it
we've
is.
resolved all of our outstanding
The other
matters,
day I got a
have
TikTok
gift
video
for you.
about that.
I took the
About
liberty of
repeating
having
all
it
the
delivered
time.
to
It is what
Stonewood
it
Manor.
is.
I'm told it belonged to your mother.
What is it?
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
About my mother.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's
The
passing than
Millennium
consumption.
Moro, yeah.
It appears you were right.
Oh,
Was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel.
It's like,
I am curious to
yeah,
see what you
I'm
have
fine.
procured.
okay. Oh yeah, fully by the way, I've been going crazy about the stupid, and I mean stupid, chemistry parts. I've been skipping them because, oh my lord. I just seen a cat. Okay. What now? To the front door. Okay, let's go. My God, like, and with the Duntrain ink, we were wondering how the fuck did you solve those things, because they are so annoying. I saw now like I could have made them better, like so that I think I'm too perfectionist, and I was just trying to make everything matching, but oh my God, they're so annoying.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Wait,
Correct.
is
With
that a
whom do I have the
package?
pleasure?
Emilio Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf
Oh,
of
fuck.
Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive
So
matter.
I saw there is an
My
achievement
orders are
that
to
if I
provide you with the
refuse,
details.
I kind of like them. You like them? Yeah. I like math though. I
You
hate
have my
maths.
attention, Mr. Esteban.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
Status quo?
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain
Yeah,
animosity
that's what I
towards
saw.
the colonial rule.
So I didn't
It's
know
been
if to
this
say
way
no.
since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm
Ah,
afraid we
well,
are still
I'm not
teetering
looking
on
for
the edge of
trophies
open
anyway.
hostility.
What do I need
What
to
does
do?
Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Do, 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 do. Wait, and what about the back? Catch. The fuck?
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
Uh-oh. What I'm remembering. Weird shit. When Falco say hi.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary. I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft,
Oh fuck,
what
Mycroft.
are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare...
I shall not indulge
Wait, how
this
dare-
petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything.
This is such a
I'm an adult now.
English
Show me
fight.
the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Aww. In fact, he cares, but because he's so English, he cannot say it. Fracture memory. I got a glimpse of another memory. I remember examining bones, large and pale, and remember the reflections of the magnifying glass and my mother's voice. There was a room full of artifacts and curiosities. It must be somewhere on the manor ground floor, near a rather memorable painting. Ooh, let's go. So, if I finish A Mother's Love, can I continue the other, like, missions later on? Because I wouldn't mind doing them after, but only when I have more time. I want to finish mostly the story, and then maybe I can, do all these cases. I don't know. Can you continue the game after you finish the main story, Holly?
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
No, I'm not halfway through. I'm more. The main thing of PlayStation says 75% for the main story. Are you sure? That sounds weird.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else. Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us. The workers took the artifact and placed it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. It became part
If
of
it
Mother's
was like
collection of
Smash, it
fakes.
wouldn't be here.
She always said
Stupid
that
John.
the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Huh.
Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
True, but it can be a copy.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Okay. Let's the memories. Put this one. Memories of the manor. Something to do. Oops. Okay, let's go around. Pick up things. Okay, one.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its
There is a
owner
point of no
insisted
return,
it
okay.
was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
What is the name or like around? So make a save when you see it. But how would I know when I see it? Watkinson and Holman, chapter 1. Oh, this is like Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
Watkinson and Holman, chapter 1, by Wallace Dioram.
Big dialogue prompt
Oh,
tells you. Okay.
Mycroft. You always act so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
That's good. Because I would like to continue like doing it on my own spare time. But
Another
I think
fake
on the
Holy Grail. Its owner
for the
claimed
streams,
to be the heir
it would
of
be
King
most
Arthur.
important just to finish the
Scarcely
story. and
believable.
that's it.
He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
Especially just to continue with the next one. That would be then the Awaken.
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
Stop talking bullshit. Oh, a diploma. A torn diploma. A torn diploma found in the cabinet of curiosities. Someone deliberately ripped it into several pieces. Reassembled and translated. Well, I don't need translation, I can read it. The diploma reads, on behalf of the board of the University of Geneva, Switzerland, we rectors of the university, noting that Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the test required by the laws and regulations, conferred on him the degree of Doctor of Medicine with the rights and prerogatives so attached.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
Huh. Can we believe the doctor then? Can you? I hate that this is inverted. You see how I struggle with inverted thing. The tulpa.
The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism.
Huh.
An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this
I suppose
subject.
your mom. There's a Sinking City Easter egg in this room. Oh, well, I didn't play the Sinking City yet. So. It's in the books. Otto Richter personal notes. Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject to explore some of my theories. I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. The fuck? This is what he learned in Switzerland? It is my belief that reliving that moment might give her her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. That's not how it works. I'm confident in my hypothesis and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I will be able to also examine the heredity of his psychological traits, be they competencies or disorders. Well, I always thought like, yeah, Sherlock is quite kind of autistic, maybe. It is already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. Yeah, very common of autistic people as well. It appears that the mother's condition has began to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder son, it seems that the boy suffers ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John. But wait, imaginary friends when you're a child are normal. I think they start going away after you're 10 years old. Oh, I never had one, but I heard that it's quite normal. But Sherlock still has an imaginary friend when he's still old, so that's a problem. That would be an issue. But when he was a child, not at all. What the fuck? What am I missing? Oh, wait. The letter. Letter from Otto's brother. My dear brother, I heard you recently arrived on Cordona. Have you come to see me? I do miss our evening conversations, even if we never agree in our opinions. Cordona is home to a stunning new art gallery, which I visit every Thursday. Meet me there, and do not sit Klaus. I left that name behind. What is wrong with this doctor?
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
True. Oh.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess.
Oh, Persian.
The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
Oh. Oh well. Mistakes were made. What happened here? Ah, there it is.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset
What
if he
happened with
fell into
the
wrong hands.
mermaid then? So someone auctioned it. One small detail, the shade. The shade?
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to
I
keep
would
useful
check.
people at hand.
Letter from the judge. Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with that personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye and sharp mind. Rest assured, he called the mummy's tongue small. Rest assured, should our path cross once again, you will be greeted by a grateful friend. His Honor, Judge McDougal. McDougal. Okay. Luciano Placido. Wait, it's like Luciano Pavarotti and Placido Domingo. It's like a mixture between both.
Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Placido. There's no Placido.
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting.
It's the great tenors. They mix both of them.
Carefully opened.
Okay.
Dated 24th of April, 1869.
Court summons. Mr. Mycroft Holmes, the Cordona City Hall writes to inform you that the trial of Dr. Otto Richter in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes has been assigned to His Honor Judge McDougal. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you as a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richter. You must present yourself at the Criminal Court of Cordona on the date listed overleaf. So the doctor went on a trial. He killed the mom by malpractice. That's how you call
This
it in
drawer
English as well.
was always closed.
They call it malpractice.
Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Ah, Sherry.
I'm starting to remember something.
Accident in the Cabinet of Curiosities. Malpractice.
Oh, I remember these. We used them to spar together until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons. 1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying, but it's just my brain cannot compute. Why everything is so inverted?
This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Okay. Sit upside down. That will help. Yes, thank you. I'll try. Okay, so we have so much. A torn diploma. Is there anything that I can see if I put a torn diploma? No. Okay. Otto Richter personal notes. I know that if you pin evidence, you can see different things, right? What do you want? What do you want, John? Wait, maybe this one. The master of unlocking. Can I unlock this? Haha!
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
Okay.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Ooh. Follow. There. Male uniform.
He opened the door to the postman, and they exchanged documents. If it was a real postman, of course.
He went upstairs. Landscape, tilted.
The painting on the wall was slightly atilt. He stopped and straightened it.
Okay, because he's a perfectionist. Put a log.
Then he threw some logs into the fire.
That's what
and
I
sat
need.
in his armchair
I'm
to
so
read.
cold. But I don't want to turn on the
It's as
heating.
boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
What's that?
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
What if he didn't put a log? He hid the key. Hey,
I think this is what we're looking for.
we found it.
A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it?
Ah, juniper. It's like in Conrad Stevenson. What do you want?
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
No, we have mice. Okay, let's go and open.
We made it. So what's there?
Alcohol. Royal Loch Nagar.
Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Oh. Ugh. All Scotch whiskey. I don't like Scotch.
Single malt whiskey.
But
Mycroft's favourite.
I'm trying, though. I'm trying to like it more. A present from the Queen. Half a bottle of fine single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favorite drink. We found that lock in the drawer of the desk in the curiosity cabinet, among a pile of important documents. Remarkably, it seems that the whiskey was a gift of Her Majesty Queen Victoria herself. Wow.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
And this is the most important part.
Otto Richter.
Okay.
This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly
What he found
dogged in
about
his
this
research.
doctor. Mycroft research. Otto Richter is 45 years old, born to a respected family in Bern, Switzerland, and married, no heirs. Medical practitioner, graduated from the University of Geneva, Switzerland. Graduation was postponed a year due to a minor scandal on one of his placements. Parents died of cholera in 1863. Only remaining family is a half-brother, Klaus, age 35. Present whereabouts of Klaus Richter unknown, last seen in Cordona. Wait, that's all? It was such a thick dossier and then that's it? That's all that it was? What? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we found the key. What about pinning this? Is there anything? No. What about like letter from the judge? Anything? Nah. What is this about like it's in color? It scares me. Oh, maybe this one. I started to remember something. Wait, something is vibrating. There you go. Old ladder, last shelf.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
What did I find? Okay. Wait. What? Something is vibrating, but I don't know where. Get out. Where? I hear something vibrating. Oh, here. I couldn't see it.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
John. You're bothering. Stop it. Otto's book. Unstable position.
Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Okay, let's go. Sit down and let's think. Okay. Well, what? How there are two kids though? If this was their imagination. It's the imagination of Sherlock, so why there are two kids in fact? That doesn't make fucking sense. These are supposed to be real events, right? So. What? John's a real boy. Maybe? So, we say they were playing here, and then what happened? I don't understand this memory though. Let's try.
You're not even trying.
Sorry.
Concentrate.
So, oh maybe it's like this. What about that? I don't know. Oh, yes,
Come
there you
on,
go.
Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait.
What is that voice?
Did you hear that?
That's weird.
Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
The curious conversation, curiosity. It all happened shortly after the incident in Violet's room on April 9th. Sherry decided to play with artifacts in the cabinet of curiosities, and of course I went with him. I? Who? As a result, we became unintentional witnesses to an argument between Mycroft and Otto Richter. Sherlock's brother was angry. He was sure that Dr. Richter had done something dubious to their mother and that it had backfired. He called Otto a charlatan.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out.
More guests.
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here. Hurry up and let's see what's inside.
Invitation from Bogle. Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm waiting for you at Mansion on Turquoise Lane across from Cordona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Come at once. If inconvenient, come anyway. Always your friend, Vivi. I sent you the appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complication. I hope it fits.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
Ooh. A sacrificial lamb. Okay. But wait. I want to go and see... Okay. So I suppose I need now to do this, but we have more of my mind. What about that? Suspicious psychiatrist. Mycroft did not like the methods of Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. Ooh. Mental disease? No. We brought tea. Huh. So this one and this one. Sorry. Oh! That one worked. Fragile sanity. My mother struggles with mental disease could be hereditary and affect my mind and rationality. Oh. Wow. Sad. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so we need to change clothes. So we receive... Ah! Ah, look great. Oh my lord! What the fuck is this? No makeup, no makeup, that's fine. I'm not going to change again the clothes of... The fuck is this? Okay, let's go. The heck? What was the address? Wait, I didn't even check. Sorry, pin. Turquoise Lane across from Cordona Abbey. Turquoise Lane. Grand Surrey. Where the fuck is Grand Surrey? Oh, here. Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. Turquoise Lane. Oh, I'm blind. Sorry, I'm blind and tired. Wait, the fuck is Turquoise Lane? Wait, what? I can't see it. Cordona Abbey. Is this there? Ah, here! Oh my god. It's very small. Psst. Wait. Psst. Is there anywhere closer I can go? Yeah. Here. I'm dressed like a moron. The fuck is this? Hello. I'm a moron. Don't look at me. Wait. The heck? How do I go there? Huh? Oh. I can't go from this side? Wait, what? It's no Halloween yet. Well, I'm not going to be here, so I'm going to change location. I'm not going to be here for Halloween, so...
Painter erased from history. Boniface Interested in some Cordona news?
Always.
Check the front page. You
Thank
won't
you.
regret it.
No, I already know the story because I made the history. Sorry. It's me. I made history. Run! Run! Hopefully Sherlock doesn't get tired. He's in great shape. Okay, where are we? Damn! How can I reach this place? I should have gone down. Damn it! Okay, come back. Mistakes were made. Let's go this way. Sorry. Get out. Okay, now we are cooking. Is this a play? What is the name of the place? The Kurt Manchio's mansion. It's a fucking mansion. I see mansions everywhere. This one? Hello? Is this a place?
Welcome to the Manchios mansion.
We made it. We made it. What the heck? What are all these people? Is this like a Venice party?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Welcome to the weird sex party. Oh my lord! Is this becoming like that movie with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman?
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Kids, cover your eyes. Yeah, eyes wide shut. I never watch it. I don't watch that kind of shit.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Ah, there's not enough naked people. That's fine. There's only in underwear. I'm disappointed. I put like my stream to +18 for a reason. I wanted more naked men. I don't care about women. I just want men. Naked men. Give me. It was so funny because then GTA, for example, GTA 4, that it had all the parts of the striptease club and all those things.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite?
Sure. And then all of a sudden, the most shocking part, it was like the mission in the DLC where there was a penis. Because all the women anyway, they were all covered all the time. So, yeah.
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood.
John asked me to look for information he might use to write an article exposing the local elite.
Just wine. Go is it a guess?
What information you want?
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, but I can't be of help with that, sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't take it personally,
These
sir.
gamers couldn't
But
handle
I
a
know
flaccid one.
nothing about this.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry.
You sure you know what you're doing? Before
No, I
Manchio's
don't.
family bought it.
Find out the eerie history of the mansion. Okay. Occultist architect? Yes. Fraud? No. Action? No. Magic circle? Mysterious disappearance? There you go. Yellow press. Before Manchio's family? I don't know how to pronounce that. The mansion was owned by an occultist architect. He dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tomb, but the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That's why he built this mansion. Huh? Okay. A keen eye might notice that its shape corresponds with certain magical symbols and some walls have cavities. One day, the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was successful in his endeavor.
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Okay. One more piece. Let me see. What else? Now you? Oh.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Get out.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
Have we ever heard of Sherlock Holmes having sex?
You may be right. Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation.
Good question.
The night is...
No, I'm not talking
and
about
so
the
are the
new
guests.
movies. I'm talking about the
try to
historical
enjoy both.
Sherlock.
It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation
Vogel is not your
seems just a
psychologist,
dream.
so you don't need to tell him
Can I
these
tempt you
things.
with physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course. Something to smoke. Or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual.
Here he says, or he
Potentiated
and
to
Watson
sharpen
are
the
always at
mind.
it.
7%
Oh, Watson has a
solution of-
wife.
Well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
So in the book, even he moves out. After, oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. So he meets, in fact, he meets his girlfriend, Watson, in the first book already, by the way. And then after a while, he moves out. He goes even to get married, have children. Because, like, the story in the books is spawn of many years. So it's not like all, in a few years. That would be pointless.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most.
I thought
struggle
that
to
was
believe
only the
anything could
film.
improve it.
No.
My ultimate
I read all
duty
the
is
books
to
multiple
provide
times,
the world
so
with truth.
I know.
And I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that
So as a
before.
child,
course
I
I do.
love Sherlock so much.
Exposing a lie,
I
revealing
read
a
like
fact,
the books
that
like maybe
is a
3 times.
moral
I never read them in
responsibility.
English, though I should.
That's not morality.
I was thinking of doing it.
Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on
Oh,
cases
sorry.
you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served
No,
in the
I just do
courts?
my job.
And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in.
Every
Now
time I
must
hear
insist
someone
on
saying
easing any
something is
burdens I've placed
subjective,
upon your
I hear
shoulders.
Joker in my
Show
head.
yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
I'd rather take it for study.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good.
Anyway,
And
Sherlock
now,
is an
our
opium
evening
abuser
begins
in the
earnest.
books. So.
I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room. past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only
Fabio?
you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
Okay. What is happening there behind the curtains? Okay, nothing in this one. I'm investigating. Okay. What else Sean wants me to investigate then? Here maybe? Hey, John. John! Wait, I cannot go to him.
You should sit next to me and wait to be served.
Dude.
Nancho's had to enforce the mask.
Uncovered identity disclosure scandal? Okay. Too ugly without a mask. Nah. Uninvited priest. Ah, fuck. Fire after incident. Too poor to attend. Maybe not. Lost bet. Offended duchess? Oh, okay. So, was it the mask?
Nancho's had to...
Okay. Too poor to attend. Oh, okay. Someone was sick? Damn it. Cheating room. Okay, that was the thing. Yellow press. People describe a scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife-to-be, a Prussian duchess, in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Prussia? Yeah, Prussia. I think you pronounce it in English. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his protege.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Happy? I did your shit. Okay, let's do this one. So, the altar room. Where the fuck is the altar room? Upstairs, I suppose? Oh no, upstairs is closed.
Curtains do not guarantee privacy.
And you still need a crack, despite being ethereal.
Give me another second.
Where is he looking? Can I go here now? Move! Move, people! Where is the altar? Ooh. Wait. There is more plates in here. What is it?
These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones. Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower? Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
That's too much of movies, John. That doesn't happen in real life. Okay, what the fuck is this place? The altar? The heck? Is this Fabio?
My God. Was he here this whole time?
Huh. That tattoo? Tattoo covers a mark.
This
slave
crude tattoo
branding.
partially covers as slave branding.
Huh. So he was a slave.
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
I think he was partying too hard.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
Demonic.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
Is that a broken leg? It looks pretty broken. Wait, I cannot investigate the broken leg.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it.
Penis? Penis investigation? What am I? Oh.
The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. He died right here.
They know how to kill a person. Well done.
The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars. This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. But that was not that stupid book.
The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony.
Was this was supposed to happen, or like things got out of control? Vogel?
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant.
Things went a little bit out of control.
Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances.
The murderer may
My
have
attention
left.
slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr.
What
Manchios
do you think that
has
I'm
agreed that he
wearing?
can investigate
That's
the
not my
matter.
face.
I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Pull yourself together, Werner.
Okay. Who is Mr. Manchios?
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
Wait, I cannot ask more questions about the party. How did you find the body?
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to.
In which way?
His beauty was the talk of the island.
Ooh.
Too handsome to go unnoticed.
Fabio is very
He was
handsome.
magnetic.
But he's
Fat
dead.
wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance and more.
Oh, nice. Tell me about the ritual.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil. Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates
The calls?
with her.
Are you sure?
After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the colour of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman?
Yeah, maybe someone
Can you tell me
jealous that
anything
he
about
was
her?
about to
Oh, yes,
copulate
Matista.
a naked
She's one
woman.
of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
Exactly.
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
Okay. Well, am I taking the case? That means amazing. There's a lot of blood around. Okay. Is there anything? What about here? What's this place? The only good thing, like, from sex parties is like everything looks so fucking comfy. I might probably fall asleep if I would go to one. Is there anything here? Wow, that's a great painting though. It's amazing.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Ooh, there's one still. Oh, stained
An
with
open
blood.
wound spoiled the carpet.
Interesting.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human.
So
It didn't break
Fabio
only
was-
because it was unopened.
Fabio was hidden here first because he had a head wound. So he was here with someone. That someone hit him in the head, then brought him to the altar, and then stabbed him. That's my investigation, by the way. Okay, so what the fuck am I missing? What am I missing? Something. The fuck? I don't know. I thought this would be important, but he's not taking... Oh. Ah!
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
Well, if you are running away from a murder, you probably won't tidy up. That's not how it works. Okay, so what else? Am I missing something? What do you want, John? What the fuck are you doing there?
What about a quick pillow fight?
You're a moron. Dressing.
The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
someone tried to wash their hand. Probably. What's that? Wet hand print.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing. Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set. This is a different ritual.
Ritual scenario. I found a scenario of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, read and rehearse this rite. Manchos. The naked woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers symbolizing Mother Gaia. The one who leads the ritual oils the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Then the man who will impersonate the principle of life may come to engage in sexual congress with her. Sexual congress. First time that I hear that. Manchio's note. Don't ignore the guests, Matista, and stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. They want to feel how beautiful they are and how generous you can be towards them. You are here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest paid a great deal to be with you. Ooh, Manchio's.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
Well, she was desperate for money, I suppose.
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
What's this? For my Fabio.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio. Manchos.
Masks.
Would you recognise me in one of these? I suppose not.
Well, I wouldn't recognize anyone on one of those. Stupid question. Fabio.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me.
It has the F of Fabio.
The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
So that clue that the thing were locked from the inside.
Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
So the person changed, and then they went out. Huh. Wait, I have a mind palace. Sacrificial lamp. Oops. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual. Ooh. Fabio key remains untouched. Okay. Why am I jumping like a moron? Oh. Okay. So I suppose that person then went and... So they closed the door, killed Fabio, and then they just went out. And closed the door behind them. No, wait, but the key was here. So how did they close the door again? Wait a minute. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Wait, why is not this important? Right, like...
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Shut up. I do have a lot to do. Oh. It's a handprint. I didn't see it. Oop.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. A bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
I have many ideas. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's go. So. No, that didn't happen here. That maybe. Let me see more. Yes. In fact, I think that's what happened, but let me see the other ones. Yes, maybe. I suppose he was hitting here. No, not. He was hit on the head with the bottle. Yes, that's correct. This one, I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe. I would say more this, but let's see more. For sure, like John is going to say, "You're not paying attention." Wait, what the fuck is the difference? Wait, there's only one in here? Oh no, Fabio or the murder? I think it's the murder. Let's try to clean. No, Fabio, no. The murder got rid of the clothes, right? And then, oh, we have one more. Maybe? Yes!
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door.
Yes.
The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room.
Yes.
Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Wait, what was that noise?
Are you alright? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think
Is
I
that
know what
my
happened here.
headphones? Wait, I think I need to charge my... Oh yes. There you go. But that doesn't explain how the murderer left the room, closing the door behind him, because he left the Fabio's keys somewhere else. I feel there's something missing, or the game is wrong. The murderer cleaned herself. Fabio was assaulted in a nearby room. Yes. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. The ritual was a cover. The ritual was staged. That's my thing. And the other room was locked and unlocked, no? Oh, there. The murder had a key to the altar room. The murderer was in possession of a key to the altar room and locked the door. Okay, this one doesn't make sense. Beep boop. Okay.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed.
But after
only
death.
after being
Or
knocked out in the
not
next
after
room
death.
and
He was
placed
stabbed
there.
after being
I do
passed
not
out.
yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
Provide evidence. Okay.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So,
okay.
who had the key to the altar
So
room?
there's
I'm not
two
sure.
keys.
As a special guest,
Not
I
only
was
Fabio's
provided
key,
one by
okay.
Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars.
Okay.
You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
I don't care.
I know you can untangle this mess.
Wait, I cannot ask him more questions. Okay. Apparently I can't. Okay, fuck you. I don't need you. Golden stars. Golden stars. Blah 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 blah. Where are the golden stars? That's not golden. Golden? I can't see. I'm too far away. Golden stars?
Kurt Manchios,
there you
I
go.
presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man.
You.
Can I call you Sherlock?
No,
As
you can't.
wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Who had access to the altar? Let's go straight to the facts.
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos?
Santos?
is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In
Oh,
his opinion,
of course, it's not a butler. It's a major domo. Where can I find Santos and Matista?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and
Majordomo,
Santos...
more like
yes, he will be busy with the
Majordomo
servants.
is in Spanish,
Or the cook.
by the way.
What's that noise? What's going on?
What happened?
Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh. I don't know why. Oh my god, I got like a memory back from the Clockwork Orange scenes, like, you know, every time the violent scenes are like in slow motion. Oh, Jesus. And like with classical music, yeah, that's why. It's very Clockwork Orange style. Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe that's a reference. Uh-oh. I'm being like taken by the police. Damn.
Look at you. Committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement? Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we have Vogel in this letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig? Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
Is something wrong with that?
Is there something wrong with that? Do you know something about her?
I was working on the paperwork of her case while you still had milk on your lips.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
You must help me.
You must help me. It would mean a great deal to me if you could find any information about that day.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects. Make them sing.
Yeah, I know
Give
what
me
to
something
do. Thank you very much. I have experience.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
Okay.
I'm glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
All evidence collected, no more mask. Wait, all evidence of what? Oh, that's where we are. Wait, where was the mansion? No. Ah, I cannot get out. Wait. Oh, I have more Mind Palace though. Mind Palace. Pinchetti is a majordomo. Maybe. I was thinking it's a majordomo, so he cleaned himself.
Look, I found Werner.
Where? Where? What? Where are you talking from? Like, I sometimes hear like John's voice, but I can't see him. Oh, hello. Well, the good thing is, like, everyone from that party, it's like they are all in prison, so... Oh. Well, I can enter this one. So that's convenient, in fact. That's better. For us, I mean. Let's keep them all in prison. So I can make a better investigation. Oh, hello.
Werner, are you alright?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
Oh, yeah?
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not.
Yep.
Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
Ooh. I wouldn't lie for you.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me?
Yeah, no.
Why not another?
Because you're an arsehole.
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Simple. Simple answer. You're just an arsehole. Okay, I'm going. Bye. Oh, hello. They're having the time of their life.
Did you hear Basilio?
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to get too close. Please talk. Over here, the circumstances of the incidents at Coppello's company. Okay. Claims innocent? Wife is devastated? No. Dead in the safe? Press scandal? No. Vendetta? Armor Coppello company. Okay,
Did you hear?
I forgot what the fuck did I put already. Sorry. Don't pay attention to me. Under my mattress, press scandal. That was it. What? I got two wrong.
Did you hear?
Wait, what? Wait, what was it? Claim innocence. I don't remember.
Suspicious.
Sorry, but I don't remember which ones it was. Under my mattress. I don't know if. Oh no, that one was not. Oh, there you go. Finally. Destined a safe. My curiosity has been piqued by talk that Basilio Copello, the owner of the famous Armor Copello Home Security Company, has been arrested. His situation is quite peculiar. A man named Niccolo Detti has been found dead inside a safe in Basilio's store. Basilio's claimed innocence, but the evidence is against him. He is being held in the holding cells at the police station.
In the police. Let's pretend to be...
Ooh, a new case, but let's not. I'm going to try to do like the main story things and then probably do the other cases by myself. Will be in the archive during my investigation. He left everything he has for the case on the table. Okay.
The cops say we can just stand around and look confused.
Yeah, sure, but no, not now. Where was the archive? Okay. Hello. Wait. He said that he left it on the table on the archive. Oh, here is the table. Is that the table? What? Sir?
I'm doing my part. You should do yours too, Holmes.
But you said that you left it on the table. What table? I agree. Will be... He left everything he has for the case on the table. What table? Or maybe the table on his office. What's that? Was that supposed to be the place? Like, where is he? Oh, this table. Oh. Report number 6260. No 69? That would have been convenient. Following a report from a witness of the satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid on the Mancio's mansion was granted. It resulted in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of the group in masks and robes caught in acts of gross indecency and unnatural behavior. Wait. Unnatural behavior? The body of the victim was found lying on the altar with a knife wound in his chest. The officers identified the victim, Fabio, 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects. V. Vogel. V. Vogel had a letter of an insulting nature in his possession which had been written by the victim. He claims to have found the body. Bomb stuff is probably still illegal. Maybe keep it that way. Ew. Who wants to be playing with poo? He claims to have found the body. He is infamous for his eccentric personality. Sherlock Holmes, or S. Holmes, carried a murder weapon, a dagger with the victim's blood, and other items of evidence. He was invited by another suspect, V. Vogel, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. Wait! They found me with the dagger and then they are like, oh yeah, we believe you, you are released. Ken Manchios, the owner of the mansion and organizer of the satanic party, paid the victim to participate in the ritual. He had access to the crime scene. Matista. Oh, Matista is here. Fabio's partner and participated in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest. Own a book with a description of the ritual performed in the altar room. Some of the guests are temporarily detained for further questioning. Okay. Interesting.
Back on track to solve the case.
Evidence ticket. The provider of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence on case number 6260. That's me? Okay. I suppose this is the letter. Witness deposition. Ah, no. Okay. I thought this was a letter in possession of Volgo. I, Santos Pinchetti, I am a witness who reports a suspicion of murder at Manchas Mansion in Grand Sarre. During preparation for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought of the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchus. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. Also, Santos saw what happened. Well, found the body. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. The station responded to the deposition by sending a patrol, while the witness left the station and went home. Hello?
I can't go back to prison.
No, you're fine. We're good. What the fuck happened here? Jesus. So this means like conversation things, and this means location, right? For what I understood. What's that? Sorry, I went too far. Oh. Pinchetti is a suspect. Pinchetti is a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key which he did not mention in his deposition. Wait, when it means red, it means that I already tried, right? I never realized of that. I've been playing this game for so long and I never realized this. Jesus Christ. So this is a suspect. Okay. Now can I talk to the other suspects? Like... Oh. I can. So maybe... Can I? Well.
Good day, Mr. Manchios.
Oh, there you go.
I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle.
Oh.
Some of your colleagues
I'll
are
be
untrained
gentle.
boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers.
Ew.
The new blood here.
If you cooperate
He's
in finding
disgusting.
Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the boars again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What
Well, no, I'm a private investigator.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy, after all.
I need to examine
I am
first.
super busy. Observe. Okay, let's observe him first. Wears makeup. Okay. Rash from exposure to hair dye. Ah, so that's not his original hair color. Interesting. Wash hands in a hurry. That's interesting. Lavishly expensive. Kurt Manchus is extremely rich, eccentric, and frivolous. He is the organizer of the parties for Cordona's elite and the owner of the Manchus mansion. He spends his life in the company of similarly overprivileged people. However, Mr. Manchus wishes to hide his true age from the younger participants of his parties. He is concerned with aging to the point where he uses makeup and hair dye to look younger, or stickler to cleanliness. Blah blah blah, that's the same at the beginning. However, his being sociable in this manner has made him cautious regarding his health. He uses chemicals and hair dye to clean and improve himself to the extent that it damages his skin. I will try to say that he hides his age, probably. I don't know. Is it?
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
Ooh. Okay, I would like to know more about the event.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here, with you alone.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see.
What does it have to do working with being invited to this kind of parties?
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
Okay, what was Fabio like?
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
Apparently you like him.
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
Okay, so what we can present? Santos is a suspect, for example.
I've no idea about that.
No, okay. Not about that. Maybe Santos?
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion,
Yeah,
Mr. Manchios?
well, we know.
Of course. It was you.
No, it was not
I
me.
could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did
Idiot.
that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch?
A
Make him talk,
snitch?
Sherlock.
He reported a
I'm quite
murder.
certain he knows more
What
about
the
the
fuck?
murder than he has told the police.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Okay. What can I ask?
You'd better ask someone else.
Well, you should know. It's your fucking house. You should know who has the key.
That's not something I know much about. That's not something I know much about.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune.
Escorted you?
You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protégé and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
I would have made him. What an interesting way of saying that. Huh. Thank you. Wait, that's not the way out. Hello. So this is the woman. So wait, where? Maybe what can I talk to her? With anything?
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
That's a weird way to introduce to someone, saying like, hey, so, you know, I'm Melwyn, and then someone like, you know, or no, they say, hey, you're Melwyn, and then I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, yes, I'm Melwyn, but this is just a vessel for, you know, for my soul, and it's going to die eventually. Wait, his end was predictable. No, come on. Condolences.
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Don't be a fucking animal.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Yeah, but... So? Finding murderers is not about bringing people back. Inks herself. Okay. Primitive occult tattoo. Oh my god, I see something in her left arm. Or right arm, sorry. Nervous. She bitten her nails. Yeah, she cut herself. Self-inflicted wounds. And she has the same tattoo as Fabio. Inflicted with... Oh no. Oh yeah, maybe. Inflicted with a branding iron. So they were slaves, probably. Oh, damn, yeah. All and barely visible shackle scars. Yep. Horrible. What am I? Oh. Blood-filled bruises obtained recently. Matista, the performance and Fabio's partner, has had a difficult life. She was branded and enslaved while still a child. While enslaved, she met Fabio, hence their similar branding. All scars are the result of her slavery during adolescence. She continues to be haunted by these traumatic experiences. Matista seems to be pragmatic about her body after years of abuse. She sells herself to the guests, who do whatever they want to her. She's not afraid to step over the line. Also, Matista marks her body with ink. Or she has a genuine interest in the mysticism since she has tattooed her body with occult symbols. Matista tries to get over her past, and the life of a performer seems to be an opportunity for her to earn money. So is she disassociated from her body, or she punishes herself for the past? Well, she has self-inflicted wounds. Huh. She injures herself. Maybe let's say punishes herself. I don't know. Don't have an idea.
Fabio and yourself were slaves, am I correct? You have a similar branding on your body.
Yes. It was a long time ago.
Couldn't help but also notice fresh cuts upon your forearms.
The cuts helped me to forget my past. To cover the old wounds and hide them.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Cordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves.
Damn.
They even bite, sometimes.
Jesus. Animals. So, does she know something? Can I put this? Okay, let's go to my... Oh, my mind palace is full of things. Oof. Oh yeah, what about the letter? We didn't find anything about like that letter. I'm trying everything, but Batista was bruised by the guest, so she suffered bruises on her body from brutal interactions with the guests during the party. Damn. So Matita has fresh bruises. And Cart Manchos carefully prepared himself for the depravity. Oh my lord. Ugh. Cart Manchos had feelings for Fabio. Wait, what about this? Maybe? Cart Manchos set himself for debauchery. Cart Manchos carefully prepared himself for depravity, or Manchos was himself after the murder. We don't know yet, so we can leave it there. We don't know yet. Huh. Santos Pinchetti informed the police. Well, that doesn't work with any. I'm trying everything. Everything. Oh, you see? Fabio bruised Matista. Matista was bruised by the guest. Well, for now, let's leave it that she was by the guests, right? Technically.
I know I can handle the news.
Well, I don't know about the news. But what about that letter that they say? I don't know. I want to know about that letter. I'll come back. I want to... Wait. Oh yeah, sorry. I wanted to do this one, so I can ask for Santos to be brought in, right? Shut up. Wait, where he went? Wait, where is Santos thing? Oh, here.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Thank you.
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Okay. Room number 7. 3, 6, 5, 7. Hello. Wait, before we get in, better hide.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
Cart Manchos' will and note. A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug. You begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Cart. The text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the majordomo of the Manchos mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp, that he might always remember his caring employer, Cart Manchos. The fuck? He gave him a jar of mustache wax and just a salt lamp? That's a fucking joke. Wow.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti.
Yeah, also,
Just
there's
be
fucking
still
no
for a
one
few
there.
seconds.
Everyone is in prison, so... You don't need to go back to work when your boss is in prison. He has psoriasis or allergy. Interesting. His skin is inflamed. He has patch holes repaired multiple times. Oh, that's good. He doesn't get rid of his clothes. He dyed the textile color more than once. Okay. Huh. Alright. Blood splatter. Step in blood. Santos Pinchetti is the head servant at the Manchas mansion. Despite being employed at the highest position within the household, he appears to be poor. His body shows symptoms of psoriasis. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. The majordomo's suit had multiple holes that have been patched or sewn. To renovate the suit look, Mr. Pinchetti had dyed it. Or he's a terrible miser. Despite having enough money, Mr. Pinchetti spends as little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfection of his body. In an attempt to look more modern, Mr. Pinchetti has dyed his suit on several occasions. To save even more money, the majordomo appears to have personally repaired multiple holes in the suit. Financial difficulties? Or terrible miser. I would say financial difficulties. I don't know. Anyway, how the fuck do I know?
You are the majordomo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide under heavy makeup a skin disease
the clothes
that
are
might
not
be
provided
treated
by
with more
your
onerous but
by the
less harmful
person that
means.
gives you a work.
Do you have money troubles?
Do not have a lot of means. Pay is
Like-
below what you might
Who would
expect.
be like
But you could
a
easily
butler?
change your job if
I
your
think
employer does
they
not
give
meet
you the
your
clothes,
elementary
right?
needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Sure.
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances
kind of
was
mess?
tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always Fabio-centric.
And are you
And
jealous?
Batista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only
Gross.
because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Okay. Provide evidence.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for
And
a
that's why I
majordomo?
thought that he had no
He's
money.
not only my employer, he's my uncle.
Wait, uncle?
And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love. Cleaning up the filth after perverts and
What's the
decadents.
butler of his
He's
uncle?
imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
What the fuck?
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a majordomo.
For God's sake.
Oh, wow,
I'm forced to
Sherlock,
dye
being a
and stitch my
majordomo,
threadbare clothes, and the
wow.
holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately.
Oh.
She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
That's
He
more
thinks
about
not.
cheese party, Sherlock.
I was not responsible for my mother's
Exactly.
death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties.
True.
He paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Ooh. He's angry. And I kind of agree with him.
Please let me out.
Should I? Not really. Can I ask him anything else?
Please let me out.
I suppose when he does this, I cannot ask any more questions. I don't know.
Please let me out.
Okay. Okay. So. What am I doing now? So there's still this... Oh, what about that letter? Wait. Oh yeah, also, why can I check something with this dude? Why he went to the police? Is there any reason?
Please let me out.
Okay, he doesn't want to answer me. Okay, he had a letter insulting the nature in his possession we had written by the victim. Can I check that again? There. Okay. Yeah, this one.
I can't follow you here.
Wait! I can ask about the fucking letter.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
What?
I can't follow you here.
How can I get that letter?
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
I can't follow
I'm
you
going
here.
to ask him everything now,
I can't follow
because
you
I'm
here.
angry.
I can't follow you here.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
I'm going to ask
I have
everything.
learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti.
Oh,
Do I know him?
The major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Ew.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Wait. Let me talk to him. Stupid game.
I know you can untap.
What? How can I ask about that stupid letter? How can I find it?
Angle this mess. The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even
I'm
recommend
upset
that
now.
some of my friends visit the place.
Okay, let's ask him. So I wanted to ask about this.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him. I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place.
To
so I taught
humiliate him. Damn. Okay. Corn Manchus gave Fabio Spence a gift because he had feelings. No? Really? Okay. Nope. Oh, that one, yes. Pinchetti smears the blood splatters. Santos Pinchetti failed to notice a blood stain on the side of his shoe while cleaning himself. Wait, what? After the murder? Who said that he was a murderer? Wait. Wait a minute. Did the clues like solve the mystery already? Mancho smoked Pinchetti. Santos Pinchetti's effort in vain. Pinchetti has been forced to work for Kurt Manches in the desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. Wait a minute. Ooh. Pinchetti's missed the blood splatter. Ah, Pinchetti accidentally stepped in blood. Well, I think he must accidentally step in blood. Maybe. Huh. What if, like, I've started to think, what if Manchos killed Fabio because Fabio was in fact in love with Matista only? Because this one should have been like 1+1. Oh, well, I don't know what else to do now. Huh. I want to read the fucking letter. Can I... How can I get the letter? No, I don't know. Get out. Oh no, not you guys, sorry. Wrong place. How can I get the letter? Why I cannot find out?
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
Wait, is it important, that letter? Why I can't find it? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Let's go to all the places and look at everything. Because I think I'm missing that stupid letter that Vogel had. And where the fuck it is then? Okay, nothing here. What kind of things they use in this prison? The fuck? These are all the same. There's nothing here. Hello, can I talk to you again?
I know I can.
You can handle the news. I don't know.
Handle the news. I know I can handle the news.
Well, I know I can handle the news as well, but I don't have any. Nothing? Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm missing. Then.
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Yeah, I know. Should I come back to the house? Huh.
The air here is rather refreshing.
What about it?
I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Shut up. You?
I know.
Huh. I only have this as question.
I can handle the news. I know I can handle the news.
If there's anything with a symbol over it, is there more to learn? Try pinning one of those. Yes, that's what I'm doing, but...
The air here is rather refreshing.
I don't know what I'm missing.
I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Shut up.
Please let me out.
Okay, not to that one. I'm going around just asking everyone.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy at my party.
To the evidence clerk. So you mean in the archive? No.
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
Or here in the entrance. Blah, blah, blah.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Who is the evidence clerk? Across the hall. Ah, evidence.
Good day. Your ticket, please,
Thank
if
you.
you want me to help you.
Yeah, I want the fucking letter. What the fuck it is? This one.
This is not a ticket.
Oh, I need the ticket. Ah, okay. Sorry. Where is the ticket?
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent
Who
me.
are you?
I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me
That's
see.
his face.
Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
I think he was jealous. He wanted to be part of the degenerates.
A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
KM.
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone.
Nah, I'm good.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
Oh, there you go. Letter from Fabio. The letter that was found in Vogel's evidence box. Finally! Is your mind unsound? You cannot control your bitterness. Not around me, anyway. For me, it's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. I can be, speak, and play with anyone I choose. I'm not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course, I'll keep all your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you. Although Matista will still be around. Fabio.
Not the time for privacy.
Ooh. The freak.
An emergency kit for boredom.
For boredom. Sure. Call it boredom.
Werner's personal sketchbook.
Okay.
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Ew.
Her key to the altar room.
The power of love, blood and mandrake. Mandrake? Ah, it's upside down and... Ah! I'm doing a better job at turning things around.
That's not for bedtime reading.
Well,
This Ex
maybe.
Libris belongs to Manchios Library.
The power of love, blood and mandrake. The police found this occult book in Matista's bag during the arrest. According to the Ex Libris, the tome was taken from Mr. Manch's collection. It contained illustration and description of a ritual similar to the crime scene. Prepare the naked body of a recently deceased subject. Ah, this is the one I saw. Of interest, draw symbol of Mars and Venus. Ah, no, this is another one. To enhance the power you possess, to use the force of male and female nature. Pierce his heart with a golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. Draw a symbol representing your love. While waiting for the resurrection, recite the charm.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room. Thank you, officer.
Wait a minute. So... I suppose I can ask this to Vogel, and then this I can ask to Matilda. What was her name? something. The power of love. Matista. Sorry. Why did I say Matilda? It's the power of love. It's the power of love. Okay, so nothing to this one. Oh. The letter may have been for Manchos. According to Santos Pinchetti, and by the content of the letter, it might have been addressed to Card Manchos. So maybe he really killed him. Could have been. So, if I put like this... maybe? Oh, sorry. I didn't want to go on. Okay. And this, nothing. It's the power of love. Okay, let's go and ask for the letter of Fabio. Idiots. Oh, where am I going? Why am I leaving? Vogel, answer me this. Why you had this letter? What the fuck were you doing?
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchos.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight.
You're not telling me the truth, Vogel. Can you tell me more?
You being on a bender?
Touché.
Because I think he's not telling me anything. Okay, let's ask this guy now.
Please let me out.
Okay, no. He doesn't want to answer. Okay, so let's try the power of love. It's the power of love.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so. Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchos?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchios could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchios. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchios.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchos?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
I wish it was that easy.
Do you practice occult rituals?
For protection? For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me, but I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Wait, she's saying that she fucking killed him. To bring back Fabio. Ooh, girl. Yeah. Batista may have performed the ritual on Fabio to bring his love back. So maybe... What if I put everything this way? Oh. Ooh, there are too many things. Fabio broke Card Mancho's heart. Fabio shattered Card Mancho's feelings. Damn. So, or Matista or like Manchos kill him, but we don't know who. Okay, let's try to ask him about wait. Wait, which one? This one later. About the letter from Fabio.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
That's true. Okay.
That's not something I know much about.
And what about Matista thing?
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
Okay, more mind powder things. We are close. Vogel is held of the letter. Ooh. Vogel took the letter under influence of Manchus planted the letter. What if we say that he planted the letter and he murdered him? And then Fabio, the ritual was a cover, and then Matista was bruised by the guests. Oh my lord. Count Manchus is the murderer. For years, Fabio played with Count Manchus' heart and abused his interest in the young performer. When Manchus received yet another rejection, he murdered Fabio and staged a love ritual to avoid suspicion. Crime of passion. Count Manchus was heartbroken and panicked and did not mean to kill Fabio. The improvised ritual was a desperate attempt to cover up the crime, and a prison sentence should be enough, for his harsher punishment is the death of his love. Or a sexual predator. Count Manchus killed Fabio in cold blood. He staged the crime as a ritual to blame Matista. He planted the letter in Vogel's pocket to avoid suspicion. Manchus has no consideration for the life of others and deserves to be hanged. Wait, I need some time. I'm not sure. What if...
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Why still this has like dialogue though? Can I ask around?
Please let me out.
Can I ask her?
I know I can handle the news.
Damn. Why it still has dialogue though? Okay, I need to leave because I need to go to bed. Let's say that he's guilty. What the fuck? Whatever. But I wouldn't say that he deserves to be hung. That's too much. I think he read the letter, he hit Fabio in the head, and then he put like the ritual just to cover it, but I don't think he killed Fabio in cold blood though. Huh. I don't know. Well, first of all, I'm going to save. Just so I can come back to my decision if I change my mind. That's a good thing. Wait. Okay, I'm going to say crime of passion. Whatever. Count Manchus was heartbroken, blah, 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 blah. Let's leave it like that. What now? Okay. Can I go and do this then? I don't know if I'm right. Fuck this. Oh, this way. J'accuse! Wait, what evidence? Oh.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
Wait.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
This letter proves nothing. Fabio wrote it to Mr. Manchios. It's time to free Mr. Vogel.
Do you really think I'm that naive? I need proof, not words from his friend.
Very well. Mr. Pinchetti told me that Mr. Manchios was lavishing Fabio with expensive and eccentric gifts. The letter mentions rich rewards and attempts to buy Fabio with them. It was written to Mr. Manchios. Who else was showering
No, also
Fabio
we
with
saw the
luxuries to buy him?
thingies.
It doesn't fit
Like
Mr. Vogel's character.
Look here.
What are they called?
We had
The
a
thingies.
deal. Give me the murderer and then take your friend with you. I won't budge otherwise.
I'm giving you the
Well,
murderer.
Fine, but you're just wasting time.
Wait. I'm just giving you the murder. I just decided who was the murderer. Wait, what? Switch conclusion. Yes, he is the murderer. That's my conclusion. What? No clues found for current case. I don't get it. How am I supposed to finish this then? But I accuse him. I try and it didn't let me. Wait, what the... How do I accuse him? I tried to talk to him and he didn't let me. Can I do it again now? Oh, now! Before I tried and it
The
didn't
murder
work.
of Fabio did not have a ritual purpose, Mr. Manchios. It was staged by a man who wished to distract the investigation.
That might be true. That poor girl Matista wouldn't dare to kill the only man who cared for her. So
as well,
Mr. Pinchetti snatched at the chance to solve his problems.
Ungrateful little scum. Will he be
I have
executed?
a question as well.
what
If it
for?
was a woman, how
He
she
informed
carried the
police as to
body
the
of the
crime, that was
man
all.
and
He
then
couldn't
put it
stage
in
the
the
ritual,
altar?
but he
though?
found the body, I believe.
I can't believe it. Why did Werner do it?
Mr. Vogel. He had no reason, and he won't be a scapegoat as you plan. You put Fabio's letter in his pocket when he was intoxicated, didn't you?
You can't be serious.
Love wasn't mutual. Yeah.
You're at the twilight of your life. You have no partner, you have no children. You
Hey!
have feelings, however, for one
We don't
man.
need to be
That
called out
was
this
Fabio.
way,
You loved him.
Sherlock.
That is, you wished to own him with money and gifts. But he was also a free mind, was he not? He turned his back on it. Quite unjust. Love, so cruel and painful, and Fabio, with his words and deeds, made you feel the more wretched. So you killed him.
You must surely perceive that
mean,
my
the scene and I don't
sensitive
like it.
nature wouldn't allow me to hurt anyone.
You staged the ritual. Your fingernails.
We can very often deduce someone's life by their shoes or their fingernails. You are a meticulous person, but this murder was fairly traumatic and
Yeah, also the person
After you stabbed Fabio,
killed,
you were
like
covered
washed
in
their
blood.
hand.
You panicked and neglected to rinse the soap from under your fingernails.
Yeah.
The devil is in the details, Mr. Manchos.
Nonsense. I missed it simply because of the busy
Sure,
schedule of the party.
Of course, a staged murder was certainly not planned. You staged the murder as a satanic ritual. It was easy for you since you were the one who wrote the scenarios for the parties. It was your way of avoiding suspicion. A respectable man in his 60s,
Early 60s.
who hosts the cream of Cordona society, cannot possibly be a murderer. But the guests who behave like animals in his mansion, of course, one of them could have killed Fabio.
I did oversee a few of the rituals, but I did not stage Fabio's death.
It was a crime of passion.
Fabio played with your feelings. That was painful to realize.
I think
You
so.
spent so much time and effort to be with Fabio, but he didn't respond in the way
If
that
not, you
would
wouldn't have killed him in
You
that
wanted to be
moment.
loved, but Fabio shattered your dreams. In the smoking lounge, he teased and mocked you. He wanted you to suffer by offering himself to others. The deception was unbearable. You were passionate, and so you struck him. Once you understood your mistake, it was too late. You were afraid, so you staged the ritual. With such a story, you might be sentenced to a few years. It might clean your conscience, and soon the case will be forgotten.
No. No.
This is my decision. I'll talk to Constable Oswald to see what I can do.
Yeah, I think I'm right though. I mean, in the thing of like, I don't think that it was premeditated. I think he did it like at that moment, and that's why he panicked and cleaning of his hands and all that thing. Yeah, Mind Palace. I know. There, bring you the murder.
There's no fool like an old fool. Kurt Manchios did it. A young boy played with the heart of an old man. The latter couldn't handle it. The evidence I obtained clearly shows that the quarrel was not intended to end badly. It was an accident.
Well, you know what I feel though with this game? There is not really that much evidence.
Whatever. All I'm saying is that prison won't take much away from an old
For being a
crushed
Sherlock
man.
Holmes game, like Sherlock Holmes always
like
at the end of his investigation was like giving
As for
so
my
much
part,
evidence
not
to
everything was
everything.
in place.
So I don't know.
Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones, including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk
I
here.
got the perfect.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a
Yeah,
deal
but
after all.
there is something.
Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
There is something for me. That crime is not a premeditated one. So when you choose the option to hang, you are saying that the guy was a premeditated crime, and it's very clearly a passionate one. So as Sherlock Holmes said, like you get the evidence from the lounge room, right? Like he hit him with a bottle of wine in the head. That's not something premeditated. That's not something like you just say, I'm going to kill this person today. I just didn't like him. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to make like sense on the way of like, okay, if this was like a real investigation, you have to really go for the things that are real, right? So, but well, this is me trying to be Sherlock. Okay, report number 0743. Officers arrived to find the deceased, identified as Mrs. Violet Holmes, lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection showed the victim to be thoroughly soaked, with a deep vertical incision, 2 inches in length, down her throat. Her face was swollen and covered in red blotches. Likely cause of death, hypoxia. Awaiting confirmation from medical examiner. Main suspect, Otto Richard, was arrested on the scene. The body was sent for autopsy. Ma'am. The fuck?
The garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Sherry, it looks like you've almost found what you wanted.
Wait. Am I close to ending the game? You know, Folly...
Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed,
Oh,
and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo.
This is the last case.
It is merely the triumph
How long
of
is
the
it?
truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies?
Uh-oh.
You're happy
Because
with
I
your
wanted
decisions?
to do, if not another stream, but if it's very short... It is what it is! 20 minutes. I
Whatever
can
the
maybe
truth,
do
it
it.
had to be revealed. The victim deserved it.
Well, you seem confident in the value of your actions. I guess since I'm free, you were heard after all. By the way, did you get that precious
Well, I
information
can go to
about
sleep
your
a little bit
mother?
later.
Oh, not
I
that
have
you
to wake
must.
up early
Yes,
tomorrow.
I did.
But well, fuck
Forgive my
it.
intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Yeah.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity. And it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
I'm not entirely free.
I take your point. There are some limits on us all, some compromises we must make.
Yeah.
Despite my best
If
efforts,
not, I wouldn't work.
Remain entirely objective.
I didn't want to sadden you, Sherlock, only to make you think beyond your boundaries. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Okay, let's save, because, as I was saying, I want to keep... Okay, so we need to do this. I want to keep the rest of the game so I can do it on my spare time, so we can do this one. A Mother's Love. Last save. Perfect. Okay. My mother's throat was slit. She drowned? She didn't drown. My mother drowned. Her throat could either be final humiliation by her killer or a desperate attempt to save her, or the slit on my mother's throat was an attempt tracheotomy. It makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. I don't know. I'm going to choose something, but... We brought tea. Okay, let's go. Though, let's travel. So, we need to travel back to the mansion. And... that, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. I want to change clothes. No, that's fine. Well, I can't keep them. It's fine. Wait, how do I go to the... What? What was that? Wait, I saw something.
I remember how angry
okay.
Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Well, what happened if I do the last mission with this? Oh.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain?
And suffering.
Truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona. So many others we can help.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's no coming back from this. Wait. Well, I have to finish this. Let's do it.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite.
I love you too.
Come on.
Oh, what? Wait. Imagine if you say something, you say to someone, I love you, and they answer you, quite. What? Okay. Here we go.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Why? He's saying I love you to himself? Why you don't? Oh.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
God, no. Ah, don't say that. Don't say that. It's very important that we love ourselves. That's lesson number 1 that I learned long time ago. If I don't love myself, no one will love me. You cannot expect anyone to love you if you don't love yourself first. We all have great things, and we all have bad things as well, of course, but, you know, the great things are always more important and what we should focus on. So, is there something here? Well.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Oh, wait, I see someone there playing the piano. Mom? Mom?
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
This is where I broke her the tea. This is why I like... He's like kind of doing like therapy or something. Going back to everything that happened. Oh! Ooh. Wait, this is me as a kid?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
Oh, you were ugly. Potassium bromate.
These must help calm her down.
What
Did she give him the thing in the tea and then she passed out and then she drowned on the back in the garden? Don't tell me that I killed Mom. Oh, wait a minute.
What are you thinking about? Is everything alright?
You are disappearing, dude. You are becoming weird. Huh. Do I put this or... Wait, what am I supposed to do now? Wait, I can't run as well. This is a little bit annoying because I want to run.
What are you thinking about? Is everything alright?
No. How am I supposed to... Is there anything else I can do here? Oh, Mom! Mom!
Don't go, Mother, wait!
Oh, I need to follow my mom.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
My head hurts. What did I do?
Here it is.
Ibuprofen for Cherry.
Did you hear that? Charlotte's coming. Let's take a peek.
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
You're disappearing, John.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
I'm going, Mom.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I changed clothes though, and I didn't realize. By the way. The game
Coming, Mother.
Change your wardrobe, yeah.
This was from my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
I wanted to end the game like a pervert. Damn it.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed.
I do love flowers. But real ones. No corpses, okay?
Mother, would
the
you
ones
like
that
to
don't
go around the
understand
water?
this.
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Oh, I have a bad feeling.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
What father's tree?
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom!
I am stuck.
I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
Oh.
No, he's not. I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
Oh, man.
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Oh, man.
Don't call me that! You're fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Oh, Sherry!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
Oh, that's what Mycroft meant, like...
You are not my Sherry! Get me my son before I stab you!
Oh, shit! Damn! So, the doctor saved me. And we sent him to the trial. He was trying to save me from my mom, like she was going to murder me. Damn. Sherlock, you're fine. Get out. You're not being drowned now. We brought tea. Tea and sedatives. Risk of side effects. Dr. Richard experimented on my mother. Oh, that's why with unconventional drugs and treatment, every dose had a risk of side effects. My mother used sedative frequently, so her body must have built a tolerance. It wouldn't be a danger to her. Maybe? She didn't drown. My mother had an unexpected allergic reaction to her medication and she suffocated. Oh. Maybe? History in the garden. Mycroft accused Dr. Richter. After Mycroft caught Dr. Richter, he blamed him for our mother's death. Damn. My mother tried to drown me in the pond as Stonewood Manor. John and I are responsible. What? What the fuck is My mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives with her morning tea. Otto Richter tries to save Violet, yet Mycroft deliberately blamed him for her death, despite John and I being responsible. John is a killer. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. Or I killed my mother. I'm responsible for my mother's death. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. Fuck! Ah! Wait. Is that the only... John and I are responsible, but can we change this? So if we change like this... Oh, this disappeared. She drowned. Someone drowned my mother. Ooh! We have more now! Otto Richter is responsible. My mother Violet was drowned by Otto Richter. Mycroft accused him of murder, but it's unclear if Otto killed her deliberately. Deliberate murder. Otto killed my mother to end her suffering and save my life. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me and was correct in accusing Otto of impropriety. Or an accident. Otto killed my mother while trying to save me. The drowning was an accident and he desperately attempted a tracheotomy to save her. I think this makes much more sense. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me and wrongly accused Otto. I think an accident makes much more sense. Okay, that me and John, we gave her like the sedative, but that didn't make any difference. She became violent, even if like for the medication. That doesn't matter. And then she tried to drown me, and then Otto found it, and I think she tried. He drowned her, and then he was like, "Oh fuck, what did I do? Just to save me." Let's go for an accident. An accident. This is your final decision. Yes. I'm going for it. I wonder what did you choose, Folly. I need to come back to your
Sherlock. Sherlock.
To your stream.
Can you hear me?
I need to know.
Wake up.
Get off me.
Yeah, I don't want you, John, anymore anyway.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
We've had more the
You
coping
were a
is
lie,
about like
John,
your
a
mom
fiction,
tried to kill you.
Crutch.
That's so
No.
hard.
I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock?
What?
Are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
No, he's not.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
Wow! John, you need to leave because the real John is about to come.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
What's so funny?
What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together.
No, I skipped a lot because I want to keep it not for stream, okay?
I think I may go so
I think
far
that
as
it's
to
more
say,
interesting to get only the
I have
story
not
part.
lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same.
You are a little bit annoying, though. There's another John coming.
You do.
Don't worry.
Goodbye,
Oh,
John.
he's crying. Damn. Wow, what crazy, like, mother's love story. Closing a chapter, trophy earned. And Sherry, forgive your mother. She was ill. Wow, this is so dramatic. Wow.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
Santa Claus?
Klaus Richter.
No,
Otto's
okay.
younger brother.
Oh,
me responsible.
wow.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Doesn't matter. Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay?
I will overcome this arsehole.
I brought you something.
Of
I
course.
want nothing more from you.
I would
When
become
one
the
wants for
most
nothing,
famous
Sherlock, the
detective
best
in
thing to get them
England.
is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Jesus, that's scary.
You really are.
Hey, Natronim, how are you? Eee. So,
my brother returned to London soon
we made it
after
to the
our
end.
disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University, but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test. I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
The fuck? Sherlock, calm down! And this is...
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And this is how we meet
And
Watson.
what is that?
Ooh. Oh, and he has his face. He has John's face. John. Okay, well, makes sense, but one was John without the H.
How far, bruises may be produced after death? How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I
What
perceive.
the fuck is going on? This is the
How on earth did you
beginning
know
of
that?
Sherlock and
Never
Watson.
mind. The question now is about bruising.
And in fact, this is how
No
they
doubt
meet.
you see the significance of
in
this
the
discovery
morgue.
of mine.
That's true.
It is.
And then he says like,
interesting,
"Oh,
no
I
doubt,
know that
but
you've been in Afghanistan," and then he gives him the
Why, it
proof
is the
for
most
how.
practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem,
beating
and
up bodies.
what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will
Well, he
soon
was
be
just
able
testing.
to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I
Yeah, so
have
they
my
were
eye
looking
on
for
a suite
like a
in Baker Street,
rental
which
place.
would suit
Yeah.
us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
And I've
That's,
been
good
I've been
enough.
to
I
Baker
get in the
Street.
dumps at
Obviously,
times,
it's not
and
the real.
open my mouth for days on
It's
end.
a museum
Just let me
now
alone,
for the
and
fictional
I'll soon be
Sherlock
right.
Holmes.
What have you to confess now?
I
It's
went
best
there
for two
twice.
fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken. And I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours.
Well, this is exactly the dialogue from the
I'm extremely
book.
lazy.
Yeah,
have
I remember that
set
part.
of vices when I'm well. But
Yeah.
those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player.
Yeah.
A
Oh my
well-played violin
god.
is a treat for
Okay,
the
this
gods.
is well done because this is exactly a
badly played
dialogue in
one.
the book.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh,
Obviously,
forgive
it's
my
from the
manners,
point
my
of view
attention
of
wavers.
John Watson, the
Sherlock
full
Holmes.
books,
Not
because
John
in fact
Watson.
it's John Watson
John.
writing in his diary. No, John with an H. No, with... No. Missing the H. Let's go! We finished chapter 1! Damn! Yay! Sherlock Holmes chapter 1 done! Before I go on holidays, that was the main thing. I finished, even though I'm going to have a shorter sleep tonight. The most important thing is I wanted to finish it before I leave. Let's go! Yay, well done. So, by the way, I'm going to play The Awakened, but it's not the next game that I'm going to be playing when I'm back from my holidays. So that's going to be a long wait But let me search for the next game. In fact, for the next point and click game was I had to go back to my list. Loading. So next one is Escape of Monkey Island, by the way. But that will be at the end of November. Very far away. So Tuesday point and clicks continue now then with Escape of Monkey Island. Wow, I can't believe that I finished Sherlock. So I finished Sherlock, but obviously I didn't finish all the chapters, all the cases, but I didn't want to get it like really boring and on stream, because I can understand it was going to be like maybe 50 hours if I do all the investigation. So I'm going to continue all the cases on my own spare time. So then it's more continuity, because the important thing was to get the story to the point of like what happened to Sherlock during his childhood, how his mother died, why Sherlock has this love and hate relationship with Mycroft. That in fact there was nothing like explained in the books, by the way, but it is like that in the books. Like really, Mycroft and Sherlock, they are really like fighting each other, but at the same time protecting, especially Mycroft protecting Sherlock. But and then how he meets John, and now we saw the beginning of the meeting with John. So the next Sherlock Holmes will be the Awakened remake, and that will be after I finish Escape of Monkey Island, by the way. So Escape of Monkey Island, I know it's not a game that I enjoy even when it came out. I played it when it came out only once, so I played it only once back then, and I didn't enjoy it. But now, because I want to do all the continuity of Monkey Island games, because we started with Monkey Island 1, then we did LeChuck Revenge. Then when we were doing LeChuck Revenge, by the way, Monkey Island Return to Monkey Island was announced. That was funny. Then I played Monkey Island 3. Then I played Return to Monkey Island. So now it makes sense to continue then, because in fact it should be like I should have continued first Escape of Monkey Island and Tales of Monkey Island, and then do Return, because there were characters that I never knew, because I never played Tales of Monkey Island, by the way. I only play up to Escape. But well, on to the bad ones. Well, I want to do after, so then the order is that. So the order is Escape of Monkey Island, then after that Sherlock Holmes The Awakened remake, then I'll start Phoenix Wright, by the way. That's going to take also a long time. And then I'm going to do Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, and then after that Tales of Monkey Island, just to finish all the Monkey Island games, and then continuing with Sherlock after, with Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, Crimes and Punishment, Nemesis, The Case of the Silver Earring, The Testament of Sherlock Holmes, and Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. That's all the games pending that I have with Sherlock Holmes. And obviously I also have Phoenix Wright. Like then we have Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations, I imagine. Whew. Many hours of investigations left. I don't know, in fact, like if I'm going to change the name of Tuesdays, because like all 12 Phoenix Wright. Well, let's start first with the first 3, the trilogy. I played 1 and 2, and I never played the third one, so that's why I want to start all over again now on stream. So oh, look at the mask now. Nice. That's a nice thing with all the cases in here, and the dagger, the mask, the elephant, and the gun. That's cool. So yeah, the idea is just to do all the Phoenix Wright games slowly. At least the ones that they are connected to story, because I know there is, for example, Phoenix Wright and what is the name of the Nintendo 3DS one with what the heck? Like I can't remember the name. I will remember. Probably not now. I'm tired. Apollo Justice? No. I mean, yeah, Apollo Justice as well. The Apollo Justice part of the story. No, with that one that is a puzzle game. What the fuck is the name of that? The guy with the Sherlock Holmes. No, the guy with the top hat and the key. What the fuck is the name? Layton. Professor Layton. Yeah, there is a Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, but I don't think it's connected the story. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think it's connected to the Phoenix Wright games. Yeah, sorry. The guy with the top hat and the kid. So I think I will. I don't know. I have to look online. First of all, start with the trilogy of Phoenix Wright, and then the rest. I read that next year it comes another trilogy of Phoenix Wright. So then after the ones with Apollo Justice and everything. So I think it's coming out next year for PC, right, or something. So I think I will get those ones when they come out. Grace Ace Attorney, yeah. So whenever it comes that one, anyway, I'll see in which point I am of the story. But yeah, anyway, I'm talking too much bullshit. Anyway, so already I wanted to give a short review of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I did enjoy it, even though, like, I feel there is too many, like, extra cases, very unnecessarily extra cases that I don't feel like. So if I go now back to the story, like if I remember, like, at least all the other Sherlock games. Oh well. Okay. Now let me. Can I just wait? I can't go back. Wait. I can go back to what I was before. What happens if I choose something else now? Like, you'll have to quit the game and load. Oh, okay. But it doesn't let me quit now. Oh well. I can leave anyway. It doesn't let me quit. I just wanted to demonstrate it. Now it doesn't let me go to the menu and to the post menu. I wanted to show how many cases there are left, and then also basically to show that not only that, but the cases left, but then there are cases that also they are not related to the story at all. And for what I remember from, yeah, there are so many, and I don't even have the DLC. I cannot imagine with the DLC. That's what I mean. And then, like, I feel that they are not connected at all, so that means that it's more for dragging the story and just making it longer just to charge you 40 euros for a game when it's not necessary. And for what I remember from the other Sherlock Holmes games, but we will see whenever I reach those, I remember that even though there are like extra cases, yeah, there are some fan service. Like, they were more like, okay, you have to do this for one character just to progress the story, instead of here just being cases that you can completely ignore them just and continue the story. So then why have them? You know, like, it feels a little bit unnecessary, and I understand for the sake of streaming it's too much unnecessary part of dialogue and things like that it wouldn't be that much interesting. So that's why I try to avoid them and just to focus on the main story of the past of Sherlock, because I think it was going to be the most interesting. I don't know. And for me, one of the most the thing that I didn't like about the game at all, I have to say, is that it's not in a real place. And I think this is very important part of always the stories of Sherlock. Like, the most important part is that Sherlock was based basically on all real places. So that's why, you know, when you go to London, for example, you can visit the places all the mention on the different like stories and books of Sherlock, even though he was always a fictional character, he was put in real places, so that made it even more important historically, because people were reading the newspapers, by the way, back then. So Arthur Conan Doyle, he was not writing, in fact, books, by the way. So like the stories of Sherlock were coming out in the newspaper, so people were like going to buy the newspaper and saying, oh my god, this is a place, you know, like where I was, and you know, so then it makes you be more into the story, right? And I understand why it became such a big like fascination for people back then. Not only because it was one of the first, like, you know, crime like stories to be written, like, and also like, you know, with continuity and so well done, but also because it was all based in real places. So then it was just like crazy just to go there and say, hey, like, look, this is this part in London where it's mentioned in the book and blah blah blah. So people were going crazy about like Sherlock. That even, spoiler alert, like when Conan Doyle, he was getting sick of it, he killed Sherlock in one of the stories, and then people went completely nuts, so he had to revive him because people went completely crazy. Like, so this is for me one big issue of this game is that it's not a real place, and I don't understand why make this. Why make the decision of making a place that doesn't exist? Like, create Cordona that is not a real place and it's not based on anything. So even though it kind of, for what I see, it's kind of based in Sicily, because you see like the connection closer to Africa, and like, you know, like there's quite a lot of refugees and things like that, but it feels that the developers were trying not to be too historical while using a character that was always used in historical context. So that's kind of disappointing for me, because I always felt that the most important part was that you know, like, it's fiction in the real world, and I don't know, it felt like a very safe thing to do, and not something, you know, that I understand. So whenever I reach, you know, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, like, that's an amazing game, mostly for that, for me, because it's all based on crimes that happen in real life with places that are real. So, you know, like Whitechapel, and doing, like, you know, and building the neighborhood of Whitechapel like in a construction way, like it's very well done on how it was back then, and even keeping, and you will see, because that game has like a very interesting ending, because it has a new theory about who was Jack the Ripper, you know, in for real, and with a very like strong political message. So you will see when I played it, by the way. That's why I still remember that game, because it impressed me on that kind of thing, even though the game is very slow on the investigation part, because there are like many small things that you need to do and blah blah blah. I really love the ambience of the game. And while this one, I don't know, they could have put Sicily, and they could have said this is a city in Sicily, and then I will get like more interested. But then they invented a new place that is kind of like Italy, but it's not, and close to Africa, so kind of like Sicily, right? Or maybe like Sardinia. I don't know. Why created a new place though? I don't get it. Anyway, that's my only criticizing of the game. A little bit too long, making too many cases that are like extra, and then not creating a new place. But I really enjoyed it. The part of the investigation, the deductions. I really like the part of the clues and the deductions, because you can basically create your own, like, more your story, and like here say, I think this happened, and in fact, but even though I would like to know if I made the right choices every time, but that's it. But well, anyway, I'm going to bed, and it was a pleasure. Thank you so much, Folly and Ibnatronim, for joining, and everyone that was lurking, always welcome. This will be uploaded in YouTube, and I'm creating, by the way, a playlist with all the chronology of, you know, the Sherlock Holmes games, and they will be all in chronological order. So that's the idea, you know, just to finish from top to bottom all the games of Sherlock in the next 5 years. Thank you so much, and have a good night. And it was a pleasure. And by the way, no stream next Tuesday. As I said, until end of November, I won't be back for Tuesday streams. But yes, I will be back on Thursday for Inscription. I will be back for Inscription. I will be back on Friday for Alan Wake, and Saturday I have some time in the afternoon. Maybe I will stream whatever I have still pending. So we will see. Thank you, and then see you Thursday. Bye bye.